You've seen these actors before, maybe in main leads, supporting roles, maybe in ensemble casts. But right now, they're standing at a very specific point in their careers. One role away from becoming the next big thing in K-drama. First is Choi Hyun-wook. Choi Hyun-wook has reached a stage where audiences instantly recognize his face, even if they can't always place the first time they saw him. Over the years, he's built a reputation for delivering emotionally grounded performances, often becoming the most memorable presence in scenes that weren't centered around him. What makes his position interesting now is how complete his skill set already feels. He carries vulnerability without weakness, intensity without excess, and natural timing that makes his performances feel effortless. At this point, visibility isn't the issue. Opportunity is. If he lands a role designed around his emotional range rather than fitting into a larger ensemble, the shift from familiar actor to undeniable lead could happen very quickly. Next is Lee Jun-young. Lee Jun-young's acting journey has been defined by patience. Rather than chasing immediate recognition, he's consistently taken on roles that test his emotional depth, often placing him in morally complex or psychologically demanding situations. Over time, this approach has earned him credibility. Viewers may not always talk loudly about his performances, but they remember them, especially when his characters operate in uncomfortable or intense emotional spaces. What's holding him just short of a full breakout isn't ability, but framing. One well-written lead role that allows him to carry a story from start to finish could completely redefine how he's perceived. Next is Cha Woo-min. Cha Woo-min has carved out a strong presence through roles that demand attention. Often cast in intense or antagonistic characters, he has a way of commanding scenes even with limited screen time. His performances feel deliberate, controlled, and difficult to ignore. Actors who establish themselves this way often reach a turning point, when audiences are ready to see them reimagined. Cha Woo-min feels close to that moment. He's already proven he can dominate a scene. One role that challenges expectations, whether as a lead or a morally layered protagonist, could elevate him into an entirely new category. Next is Hong Min-gi. Hong Min-gi represents a quieter kind of momentum. His rise hasn't been dramatic or headline-driven, but steady and consistent. Across multiple projects, he's begun forming a recognizable on-screen identity that feels natural, grounded, and emotionally accessible. What makes his timing important is that actors at this stage often experience rapid growth when given a role that matches both their age and emotional range. The foundation is already there: ease on screen, believable delivery, and adaptability across genres. If his next project allows him to step forward rather than blend in, his trajectory could shift faster than expected. Finally, Ryun. Ryun's career so far has been shaped by consistency. He appears often, works across genres, and adapts smoothly to different tones, from emotional drama to lighter narratives. That versatility has made him a dependable presence in ensemble casts. But there's a clear sense that he's nearing a transition. His performances show restraint, emotional control, and an understanding of pacing, qualities that matter most when carrying a story alone. What he needs now isn't more exposure, but focus. One role centered entirely on his perspective could finally allow audiences to see him not just as part of a cast, but as the reason to watch. What connects these actors isn't hype or sudden fame, it's timing. Each of them has already built the skill, consistency, and trust needed for a breakthrough. Being one role away doesn't mean being unknown. It means standing right at the edge of recognition, waiting for the story that unlocks everything already in place.